All right, guys, so let me show you what we're going to be doing. So that's the footer. Let me first read it for you. So footers are a great way to organize a lot of site navigation and information at the end of the page. So this is where the user will look once they have finished scrolling through the current page or are looking for additional information about your website. So, madalas tayo, di ba, pumupunta tayo sa ilalim or sa taas to navigate. Introduction. So, note we use Flexbox to structure our HTML so that the footer is always at the bottom of the page. So, it is important to keep the structure of the page within the three HTML tags. Alam na natin to. So, we do have the main, the header, the main, and the footer. All right. So this is a good example of a footer. Okay. So tulad ng na-discuss ko sa inyo, sa footer, meron tayong copyright. We have the links. We have your logo supposed to be here, and your services and other links as well here, like contacts, privacy links, etc. All right. So this is what we're going to be coding for today. So this is our source code. And we will also try to do the sticky footer, but usually we don't do the sticky footer because that would be quite annoying. So let's go ahead and start. Let me show you what I've done for the footer. So since you already know how to use the, what do you call that? You already know how to use or to do the nav bar. So you can already put the nav bar here. And then you already know how to do the responsive image. So this one, it does not have a div class container, but because as you can see, it's full hero image or featured image. So kailangan siya is from side to side, full width. All right. Yun nga lang, hindi lang siya image. So siya ay slider, tulad na na-discuss natin. All right. So ito yung concept na ginawa ko is movie trends kasi kakapanood ko lang nito. So, alright. So again, you have the moving image and then I just created something here. As you can see, we have a background here on the episode. So you already know how to embed video. So meron tayong video dyan. And other episode, it's also another slider. And of course, this is what we're going to be doing for today, the footer. So as you can see, we have the logo here, and we have some description. We have the links like my contact number, services, contact us, terms and condition. And again, guys, don't forget the privacy policy. All right. So here we do have the copy text, copyright, and more links. So yung iba dyan is hindi pa nakiklik talaga. Ano? So it's quite alright if hindi pa siya wala pang laman. Okay? So we're gonna be doing that. So let's go back here. For now, let's do at least a simple nav bar and then the footer. Okay, so I already prepared a folder called footer here. I also prepared some what do you call this? Some images that we can use. Okay. And nagandahan kasi ako sa moving, so I used moving as the hero image or the featured image. All I need to do is to drag it here. So I already have a project folder with me. So as you can see, ito yung mga image. I will need to create the footer. Guys, pwedeng gawin nyo is sa isang page, nandun na yung nav bar, nandun na yung footer, nandun na yung image or media. Okay na sa akin yon. Ibig sabihin, meron na kayong gawa dun sa tatlong lesson na yon. So kung gusto niyo lang pagsamasamahin sa isa, alright? So footer.html, huwag kalimutan yung .html. Of course, gagawa din tayo ng style.css. Okay, so first things first, I need to right-click on footer and then show preview. So I have a preview here. Next is, of course, I'm gonna need to do the basic coding. So just type in exclamation mark and then enter. Okay, sorry, nasa style CSS pala siya. Okay, exclamation mark and then enter. There you go. So for the title, let me do a footer. There you go. And then of course we are gonna link the style CSS here. So link and then type in style.css. There you go. And then let's click this just to make sure. There you go. Ito na siya. Okay. Now, of course, we're gonna be using materialize kasi ito nga yung gagamitin nating footer ni materialize. So let's go to get started and get the CDN, copy it. The first one would be in the header. So let's type it in. No need for the comment. It already has a comment there. And this one. Oops. So this one is, alam nyo na kung nasaan sa taas ng body. But let me go ahead and maglagay lang ako ng space. Let's see, let's go back. So we're good with the CDN or the materialized code. Now let's start coding. So kopyahin ko lang yung navbar dun sa isa kong project ha. So let me have one quick moment, very quick. Mhm. Okay. So hindi ko na i-code to, didiretso ko na. Ayan, kinapi ko to. I will upload the copy of this sample file so that you can actually try to use this. But if not, you can just, alam nyo naman na kung paano gumawa ng navbar, so you can definitely do that. So as you can see, I did a navbar fixed para kahit mag-scroll ka, meron pa ring navbar sa taas. Okay. So, yan. So, kinopya ko lang tong code na to ha. So, optional to. Pwede nyong gawin, pwedeng hindi. Alright. And then, saka ko kokopyahin to. So, is, let's start with a container. So, div with a class of container. And then, I'm gonna do a header h1 footer. Again, I don't like the look of it. So, what do we do? Let's go to style.css and then let's type in h1. I want my H1 to be color cyan as well. Okay? So kakulay nitong taas. So let me just adjust the color. That's not the look that I'm going for. Bakit ganon? Color cyan. There you go. Siguro let's change it to something lighter. There you go. So that is almost similar in color. Right? And instead of footer, let me try to type in movie, perhaps. You know what? Mas maganda sana kung meron tayong featured image. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open up an image here. So I'm gonna put the image here after the nav bar, but let me make sure. that I know which part is which. So I'm gonna do a comment here for navbar, yung kinapi kong paste dun sa previous kong ginawa. Or you can create your own, or kahit hindi na kayo mag-navbar, that's fine. Now I'm gonna do the hero image. All right. So how do we do the hero image? It's very quick. So you can just type in img. So kailangan yung i-enter kung ano yung source, yun yung src. So as you can see, wala namang nasa labas nasa loob lang siya ng footer folder. So all you need to do is to copy the name, all right? So that's moving. Oh, yan, automatic na nga siyang lumalabas eh. So moving.jpg, ang laki masyado. So let's make it responsive. How do we do that? So here, uh, let's delete na yung alt. So let's do class with a class of responsive dash img para maging responsive siya. Ayan. So, ayan, maganda na siya. Para na talaga siyang website. Meron siyang header and hero image. Okay, so that's just how quick it is. Now, we'll be doing this part. So instead of footer, let's do movie. Ayan na nga. So after the movie, we do have, kunyari, description. Uh, siguro hindi siya movies. So, yung title kasi ng ng movie na to is moving. Moving. Ano po? All right, so let's go ahead and do a paragraph. Let's say we would like to have moving K-drama plot. Let's search. Moving is a fantasy. Ayan, copyhin lang natin to. Copyright. Okay, thank you so much. Let's go ahead and do the paragraph here. Kailangan ko ata siyang i-word wrap para makita ng maayos. There you go. So as you can see, gumaganda na siya. Now, what we're gonna do is this. So we'll go straight to this one. Actually, let's add a trailer. Okay? Para may laman naman ng website natin kahit papaano. So napakadali lang gumawa ng website, tama ba? So within the container, let's do a trailer. Let's go to YouTube. YouTube, let's do moving trailer. Moving K-drama trailer. Ito siya. And then let's copy the embed code. All right. So there you go. So where do you want to paste it? Just paste it here. If you paste it, magiging full width siya. So tulad nito, within the container. So what do we do? Ibalik natin. Let's do a div with a class of video container kung tanda nyo pa yung sa material or sa media. Video dash container. Saka natin ilalagay guys sa loob. There you go. So you already have a hero shot or hero image here. The title, the description, kaya lang dapat merong break line dito. So let's add a break line after the paragraph. One more break line. There you go. That's way much better. Okay. So, by the way, you can also try to. Okay, so you can actually add. If you can see here the source of the embed code for your YouTube video, you can actually do an autoplay, automatic na magpe-play, or kung gusto nyo meron dito sa baba na play button, you can just add this question mark autoplay is equals to 1. dito sa pinaka huling part ng SRC. Dito. So, as you can see, ayan, mag-auto-play yan. Or magkakaroon nitong mga play, etc. Alright? Okay, so we already have this. Now it's time for us to do you know what to do, the footer. Let me just add BR here at the bottom. Okay, so let's do that. And how do we do that? So introduction, note we can use Flexbox to structure our HTML. Ayan na nga, kailangan meron tayong header, main, and of course the footer. And this is the source code that we'll be doing, so let's copy it. Okay, not really highlight and copy paste, but we'll retype everything para matandaan ninyo. Okay, kasi pag kinopy-paste nyo lang yan, hindi kayo matututo. Alright, so let's go ahead and tandaan nyo ito yung body. So we'll have a footer. Okay guys, so let's do the footer. So ito yung body. Dito tayo sa ilalim gumawa ng footer. So all you need to do is type in footer. Okay. Yung footer element, dyan tayo sa loob magagawa nitong buong to. So, try lang ha. Hindi ko sinasabing i-copy paste nyo, pero let's just try what will happen if we will paste it here. As you can see, meron na kayong footer, automatic. Kaya lang, hindi siya customized. So, let's go back. Okay. Let's retype all of those. Okay, so the first thing that we need to do after the footer element is to declare that it has a class of page footer. Okay, so that's page dash footer. So let's see nga. Ayun na. Hindi nyo pa masyado makita pero ayun na siya. Maliit. Okay. Now, I will do a container. Siyempre, dapat lagi may container. The class of container. Okay, so after that, I want you to guys follow through muna. As we go along, you will definitely know how to use the grid system or the rows and columns. But just know that there are 12 columns in a page, 12 standard columns. All right. So just follow me. So that's div. We'll do another div for a row kasi nga gagamit tayo ng grid system. So that's row. All right, and we'll do another div. This time it's, sorry, div. Let me just retype it for you. Okay, and this time is going to be with a class of col or for column. And large screen 6. That means if you have a large screen, it will cover 6 frame. Remember, you have 12 columns. So this one will cover like half of the whole screen. So large 6. And then if it is small screen, it will cover the entire screen. All right, so inside this we have an H5. So let's do movie trends, for example. H5, let's do movie trends. Kasi nandun yung logo natin. Okay, ayan na. Nakikita na natin, nabubuo na siya. But of course, I don't like the font. So let's declare it here. H5 should be with the font family. This is Cambria. There you go. And it's a little bit thick. So let's do a font weight of, let's say, 400. Okay. And the color, of course, is white. So no worries about that. Let's proceed now with also the H1. I want it change. The font, I want it to be the same, Cambria. So font family, it's not doing that because wala ditong semicolon. So lagay muna tayong semicolon and then font family. And let's also do Cambria. Ayan, so nagbago na to. All right, now let's do the H5 movie trends. And then for paragraph, we're gonna do, or we're gonna copy this. You can use rows, columns, or we can create our own. Okay, so ano ba ang description ng website ko? So this website offers up-to-date movie movies and also live streaming. Yeah, kunyari lang. So let's see what happened. So meron tayong short description there. Okay. Now what we're gonna be doing is, let me just tidy it up. So kaya pa ba ng brain cells natin, guys? Pag grid medyo talaga challenging, ano, but I know you can do it. So let's go ahead and type it div with a class of call. That means column. We have large 4, and then we have offset dash large 2, and then small is 12. Alright. So, ang ibig sabihin lang nito, guys, is that itong unang, 'di ba, itong isang buong row to, tama? Um, Meron tayong column para sa movie trends, ito na nga yun, at saka para dito sa paragraph. And dito sa side na to is, ito na nga yung another column. Ibig sabihin magiging dalawang column siya. Yung isa is para sa links. Okay? Marami lang tayong coding kasi nga gawa nung responsive siya, kailangan kapag lumiit, pupunta sa ilalim yung navigation. Alright? So please bear with the coding part. So let's do the nasaan ba tayo? Sa H5 again. And let's type it links. Let's see. Ayan na siya. But let's actually let's see. Yeah, actually that's quite alright. Hindi na kailangan baguhin yung kulay. Actually, baguhin na natin yung kulay ng mismong footer. Ngayon pa lang. So, paano natin babaguhin yun? Dito po, sa pinaka-footer, dito nyo pwedeng baguhin. So, insert lang kayo ng style. Kasi gusto natin baguhin ng style. So, yun ang i-type natin. Style is equals to, ano ba ang gusto natin baguhin? Yung background color. So, type in background dash color. And then, this one, hindi siya kakulay. So, pili tayo ng mas dark dyan. Um, Yan, pwede na siya. All right. If you want to get the exact hex code of this one, you can definitely do that. You can use the tool that I've provided to you before. Okay. All right. So meron na tayong footer dito and then let's do the links. So syempre ang links marami. So let's do may listahan yung links. So let's do an ordered list. So UL, kung tandaan nyo pa yung UL natin. So under UL, we have iisa-isahin na natin yung links. Then we'll go with an pag link, 'di ba A, guys? So let's do an A. And what are we gonna do here? Let's type in let's see, what can I type in? Contact. Ayan, so naging kulay blue siya. So para magawang ano siya, para magawang white siya, i-declare natin sa CSS na ang li is white. Li color ito. Let's choose this one. Let's see nga. Wala nangyari. So because it's under footer. Okay, you know what? Let's just delete this in style. Let's do it directly here in the li. All right. So what you can do is, as you can see, it's color blue because it's a link. Okay. Let's just go ahead and add here with a class of white dash text. There we go. That's way much better. Okay. So let me just copy this and do another, let's say 3. So let's do it here. Ano pa ba? So we have policy, privacy policy. For this one, we will do terms and condition. All right. And for the last one, maybe we can do store, no. Let's say location. All right. So as you can see, when I maximize it, pumupunta na siya sa kanan. Yan na yung mga kinode natin kanina, mga mga column and rows. Kaya pag lumaki yung screen, nag-a-adjust siya. Pag lumiit, napunta naman sa ilalim. Alright? So let's go back. So meron tayong mga links. Ano pang kailangan natin? So ayusin ko lang yung ating coding. And then this one. So removing extra spaces. Now we're gonna do the footer part or the copyright part, this one, and then the more links. Okay? So let's just go back. Ayan, meron din ako dito. Okay, so what do? We just simply create another div here. So that's div with a class of footer copyright. Footer dash copyright. Okay, and then let's do another div with a class of container. Then after that, let's do this. Copy ko lang yung nandito. Ayan, copy. And lagay ko siya dito. So, ayun, meron na tayo dito. Copyright symbol 2014. No, it's already 2023. And then copyright text. So, ay sinasuggest ko is kung ano yung pangalan nung gumawa, I mean, nung, ito, movie trends. For example, movie trends. And then, comma, all rights, reserve. Tama ba? Copyright text. Says here, yeah, basically that's it. Sige, kunyari na lang yan. So, all rights reserved. Yeah, meron na tayong copyright text here. And then all I need to do is to add the more links. Mhm. So for more links, dahil link siya, magiging A siya. So A, ilalagay ko dito is more links. Kaya lang, ano na naman siya is, it's kulay hypertext. So with the class of a white text, um, kaya lang napunta siya kadikit dito. All right reserved links. Okay, so paano natin paghiwa-hilayin? I-alis natin sa container yung more links. So dito sa labas ng container. Ayun, okay na siya. So patingin nga pag malaki. Ayun na siya. Pag maliit, there you go. So I guess that's quite all right. So we're done with the footer, guys. So for it to be sticky footer though, let's go back here. Okay, let's basahin natin siya. So a sticky footer always stays on the bottom of the page regardless of how little content is on the page. However, this footer will be pushed down if there is a lot of content, so it's different from a fixed footer. Add the following code to your CSS file, and you need to note that this may cause issues in the Internet Explorer, which has weak support for Flexbox. So actually, we need to code this to our CSS. Pero sabi nga dito, magkakaroon ng issue yung sa Internet Explorer. So I guess we're not gonna try it. Uh, there's no harm in trying, so let's see. Okay, so basically wala naman nangyari. So that's quite all right. Let me just remove this. All right. So I guess that's the end of our lesson. Pero gumawa na tayo meron na tayong navbar, meron na tayong image or media, meron na rin tayong media video, responsive video, and the footer. So pag nag-submit kayo nito is may tatlo na kayong nagawa. For day 7 yata to, and for day 9 and 10. All right. So please submit it to the GC or on our Google Drive.